Hello everyone, hello astronauts, fellow astronauts that have never been into space, as I assume none of you have actually been into actual space. And that's fine because it follows our the lack of space on this actual space-based series. Oh, we're gonna be there at some point, I promise. But for now, we're doing other things. And as you can see, I've got a water pump set up. If you recall last episode, what we did was we run these cobblestone liquid pipes from the from the oil spout over there. We have a pump pumping oil through these slowly but surely. And we did the same thing with the water, but I did it obviously much closer because, good God, that would have been awful. I have to run the pipes all the way over there again. So water's being pumped from the shore, which I don't think is going to affect this water source. It should be fairly infinite, as opposed to the lava and oil, whereas those things have limits. Okay, so we got the water running to our little platform here. I've got all three of these oils tanks filled to the brim, and that's saying something considering they're constantly also being pumped out and into engines. As you can see, I've got these water tanks are almost full to the brim as well, and they're also being pumped out through these liquid pipes. I've tried to put as many gold pipes as I can because these aren't the most efficient pipes, but unfortunately this mod pack doesn't have the liquid ducts and stuff, so you have to use these to get liquid transporting. The wooden things they only really bring out about 1 bucket of water per tick, and that's not crazy efficient. So you put the gold pipes in the hopes that it will increase that flow by a lot, and it does, because I think not only does it make it go faster, but it actually, the gold pipes hold more water at a time and stuff, I think. Now as you can see, if you go underground, I have the pipes running, and I added these outcroppings after the fact. I had made just straight lines, but I made these outcroppings for golden pipes so that they don't connect to each other by accident, so that I can keep these the liquids going as fast as possible. And keep the engines full, because we don't want the water running out before the oil and then blowing everything up, because that's what it'll do. As you can see, it comes up at the quarry, and we have all these crazy pipes going around into the engines. So let's check on them. See, we got water. It's constantly being filled back up, so it shouldn't run out. So in theory, if anything runs out, it'll be oil, which is not an issue at all. It'll just make the engine stop running. Now, assuming we keep the water loaded over here, then it should not have a problem ever. And even if it does, as long as we have the tanks loaded, then that's fine, because it'll have water to pull out of. So let's go back inside. Actually, I'll show you. Look at this fucking guy hat. Come here. I'm gonna murder you. I'm gonna murder you so hard, you son of a bitch. Okay, so we have actually made a small cactus farm. It actually took me about an hour and a half to find a desert with actual cactuses in it. I still haven't fixed the paintings because I'm lazy, and because I had to do a lot of work beforehand to get cactuses, make pipes, build the pump. I didn't want to do it again. The thing is, if I did that on the episode, it would have been exactly the same as our last episode, which was just building a pump and putting pipes up again. The only difference being that we're pumping water instead of oil. So now we can do something completely different. And also, let's not get ahead of ourselves, though. It's definitely not going to be something that gets us into fucking space, because, God, that would be just too convenient and on topic for this Galacticraft race to space. So yeah, I've got cactuses from desert. Now, there's a lot of deserts in the Biomes O'Plenty mod pack, but fucking none of them have cactuses. What the hell is that about? So I found a desert biome with cactuses finally. Got about 7 of them. So I put them all on the line, and I've been harvesting them and cooking them into cactus green so I can make the actual pipes that we needed. And as you can see, a shit ton of pipes were actually needed. Not to mention the stuff that was required to build the engines and more tanks, the pumps, all sorts of shit. So yeah, it's working though. It's working, and that's all we need. So I've taken the pump and the pipes thing off of our board. So the only thing left on the board is an advanced solar panel, a second one to add to the top of our roof with our first one, and an electric furnace. But we should probably also add enrichment chamber to that, so that we can get an enrichment chamber going. which really is fairly expensive, to be honest. But the good thing is that we actually have our quarry going. Still casing. It's an osmium ingot, which is going to be an issue to get because we don't have any osmium in any of the chunks generated around here. Really wish that would have been added first instead of later. So I'll have to probably find some osmium off camera just because it's going to be so weird to get it. And other than that, though, I mean, what? Look at this. It's looking frickin'... You know what? When you play Tech It or Feed the Beast, the objective, really, is to destroy the landscape. And it looks like we're doing really well with these pipes running across this fucking sky. So, what I'm thinking is we'll look into the electric furnace as well as the enrichment chamber and see which one we can actually make. Electric furnace, compressor. We have an electric compressor, actually. Electric chest. Jesus. Molten electrum. Not something we need. Got ourselves the iron kinesis pipe, which is fucking like the craziest bong ever made, I'm sure. Alright, so we have compressed steel, advanced wafer, some aluminum, and a furnace. That's actually not too bad. I don't remember if we made any fucking advanced wafers. I think we made some normal wafers. Let's see what we got. We got ourselves the electric compressor and the circuit fabricator, which we'll need to make the wafer. We got a standard compressor, and then we have a coal generator for backup energy if we ever need it. Which is... hopefully we won't need it because we got ourselves a sweet-ass advanced solar panel on the roof. So what do we need to do? We need to make some compressed steel. And what was that? Aluminum? Compressed aluminum and an advanced wafer. So we need to get some diamonds. We'll get one diamond out. Do we have any aluminum or is that tin? Tin, aluminum. So we need at least this. We have one fucking aluminum. Goddamn. Actually, yeah, that's tin as well. Oh, shit. We'll take these. We have all these ores to fucking put in a macerator, but we don't have it. And that's what the enrichment chamber does, is it macerates. We have actually 3 compressed aluminum, so that's actually good. But steel is going to be an issue, isn't it? Steel. Steel. Ingot. We can cook iron. Okay. Well, we don't have a lot of iron, actually. We don't have hardly any iron. We only have... The only iron we have is this iron here, but we might have some in the chest now that we have our quarry going. So I'll check that in a minute as well. And it looks like we're going to have to cook this iron. I was reluctantly... I didn't want to, because I wanted to double it with an enrichment chamber. But we're going to need iron to make the enrichment chamber. It's just a whole mess of things we need to do. It's like date night with your lovely dude or dudette. It's like date night. You just want to see them naked, caress their bod, their hot bod or whatever. But there's all this shit you gotta do to warm them up. You gotta get them some dinner. So you go and microwave some fucking Mexican TV dinners, just to like class up the joint. Holy shit. There's actually a lot of stuff in here. You gotta like, what else you gotta do? Shit, you gotta like wash your hair, even though you know that it's bad for your hair. You know, washing your hair is bad. It dries it out, gets the natural oils and dirt that you usually have in your hair. Just like the semen that actually got into your hair that one night when you got a little overzealous with your semen supply. Your fucking semen supply. It sounds like you have like a fucking tank of semen in your backyard. You just like pumping it out whenever you need it. We're gonna murder this son of a bitch. We are going to commit a little bit of homicide on this creeper. Now oh, he's gonna blow up. Holy shit. Okay, that's good. We got another crater to add to the landscape. That's fine. So we've got actually quite a bit of stuff here. 11 more iron just from that one chest I checked. Another copper. What's we got in here? We got some freaking more stuff. 5 more iron. So actually, this is it's going pretty well now that we can actually turn it on for more than like 2 minutes without it running out of fuel, right? Oh yeah, this is going nice. Not quite as quick as like an energy cell or anything like that. I'm a little bit spoiled, I'll admit. I've been playing Feed the Beast by myself. I have like my Feed the Beast series, but then separately I have another Feed the Beast server that I play with a friend that I don't record, and I've got all sorts of shit in there because I have no life, so I just play it all the time. Got a freaking magmatic like power generator and shit with like a 20 million magma engines. Ugh. You know what? I have to say that lava is pretty sweet when you're not falling into it and dying a horrible death, or like it's blocking your path when you're trying to escape the Congo or whatever with your talking monkey. But if you use it for a fuel source, pretty sweet. And I got these huge tanks of lava. Who doesn't want a fucking huge tank of lava? It's like a step up from a lava lamp. It's like a lava lamp that is not completely and utterly terrible and not cool at all. So if you have a lava lamp, I'm sorry, but it's just not the best. Maybe it helps you relax, or maybe you think it gets your lady into the mood, or your man, whatever. But I can assure you that it does not. It actually just makes them want to break up with you. I promise that's the situation that you're putting yourself in. You don't want that, do you? Do you want to be broken up over a lava lamp, over your poor choice of lighting apparatus? Because I know I don't. But I am single, and I don't have a lava lamp. So maybe the connection there is that I'm wrong, and lava lamps actually do titillate the opposite sex, making them want to actually, you know, be your dude or your dudette. But I really believe that it's not the case. It's probably just the fact that I smell like a actual hobo. That's probably what it is. Okay. So we got this iron. We got 23 iron. Not to mention a whole fucking stack of coal for once. Holy shit. Okay. What else do we have? That's a good question. That is a good question. What were we doing, actually? What the fuck were we doing? Okay, what we were doing was we're going to wait for this iron to finish cooking, and then we're going to put a few of them. Let's see. 4. We need 8 steel about, if my math is right. Now, there is a 90% chance that it is incorrect. And then there's about another 90% chance that my calculation of the previous 90% chance is actually incorrect as well. So what I'm saying is ignore everything I've just said. It means nothing. Alright, so with all that nonsense out of the way, we can look and just enjoy this progress bar as God intended. Okay, so we got that. We're going to put 8. We're going to put 10 in there. We're going to put 10 in there. That leaves us with 20. We have these here. We got some aluminum, some tin. Do we have any more aluminum in here? Yeah, we got some aluminum. We have 1 bad aluminum and 1 good aluminum. Or 1 bad aluminum and 8 good aluminum. Alright, so we can go ahead and get this started. We need to put 2 at a time in our compressor. Pop, pop. What we can do is start also filling in the slots for our circuit fabricator. Let's see, wafer. We need an advanced wafer. It's going to make 1. We need some redstone, some raw silicon, and one of those bastards timers. One of those timers, these things. Redstone repeater, my bad. That's what we need. Okay, so we've got 53 of those. Look at that. Okay, we need some raw silicon, which we have. And what do we need to make one of these things? Some stone. Some stone probably is the best thing. What's that? Marble. Basalt. Okay, so we've got that. We need some stone. Do we have any? No. Let's go look around. I think I used all of our stone, plus some that I mined and cooked from our quarry chest for the pipes. I'm not sure if there's any leftovers, so we may have to cook some of that sweet cobblestone. Let's see, what do we have? Oh, we have some two basic wafers there. We'll keep that in mind. We need one of these. Looks like we might actually be at the point where we need to make an actual alternative, a second fucking furnace is what I mean. Look at this. There's some fucking transfer pipes in there. Just gonna plop this one down. Boom. Make use of this sweet black coal. We're just gonna pollute the shit out of the air with this coal by placing 3 of these things into the furnace. Let's go ahead and use that bad aluminum. Alright, so let's go check our compressor. Boom! Done, dude! Alright, so now we're going to put these in here as well. Get those things compressing into plates or whatever they are. Compressed steel. We're almost done. We can almost make our repeater. Let's do this. It's going to be the most exciting fucking repeater ever made. Hopefully I've added some really epic music for me making this process, the process of making this repeater just as epic as fucking possible. Boom! Done. Okay, so we got a repeater. I should have actually brought another fucking redstone, but I'm an idiot. Alright, so actually before we go down, we're going to go ahead and sleep, because as you know, we're running on the solar power in this building. This building is our relatively clean fuel building, as opposed to the quarry, which is actually the most uncleanly powered thing ever, using like a shit ton of oil. Look at this thing. I'm just fucking on fire. Not in a good way. I'm actually on fire. I've been set aflame. I'm set ablaze. Alright, let's go ahead and just get let's get this 47 redstones. Keep it in our inventory, because good God. Frontin'. If we can now pop this in here, should be good. Yeah, it's running now. No problem. Fucking power to the fullest. Oh, look at this. Got ourselves some compressed steel, my friends. 5 compressed steel. That doesn't... Yeah, it does. That's fine. Alright. So we've got 5 compressed steel and an advanced wafer, bitches. Now, we should have enough to make an electric furnace. Hell yeah. Alright, so we just need to make a normal furnace, which I'm not going to pick that one up. I'm going to leave it there. And I'm just going to make some with this extra cob that we have. I'm going to throw these brains on the ground. And I'm going to make this fucking furnace. And we get to mark that off of our goddamn list. What's on the top? Another one. Oh, good thing we made this one. Electric furnace. Done. Holy shit. Holy effing butts. Holy butts. Okay. So we could just, for now, put it here, because that'll immediately hook it into our power source. For sure. Let's test it out with this freaking raw pork, or raw beef, because raw beef is the best. It's fucking delicious. It's like an angel. I imagine if you cooked an actual angel of heaven, of the Lord, it would taste fucking amazing. Or very similar to beef. So, no need to kill an angel and cook it, because we have beef. I mean, if you really feel like you need to accomplish it, like if that's on your bucket list, to murder an actual angel, and then cook it and eat it, you know, more power to you. Do it, because it's part of your dreams. You're living your life how you want to, whatever makes you happy. But for the most part, you're probably safe just cooking an actual piece of cow meat and just having a nice steak like this. The best part about eating in Minecraft is that you can enjoy it fully and verbally out of Minecraft by moaning and making strange, uncomfortable noises while you eat the in-game meat. Okay, so we've actually just fucking... we're just destroying this. Look at this. Boom. And I'm actually going to put this back up with a new task on it in this corner here. Build an enrichment chamber. That bugs me. I have to have it somewhat symmetrical, so it's either the middle two lines I fill up or all the lines. Build an enrichment chamber. There we go. Done. Sweet. Okay, so we got the solar panel next. We build an enrichment chamber, but if we need to, we might need to build some other machines to get the enrichment chamber. To get this stuff, we got a steel casing, which is made of steel and osmium, which is unfortunate. I'm gonna have to find some osmium, and then we have these things, which is a metallurgic infuser. Metallurgic infuser, which is osmium as well. Which we can actually make this fairly easy if we can find some osmium. It's fairly cheap. So we can add that. Let's go make some signs and add a few things to the board before we end the episode. We're getting pretty close to actually accomplishing something worth a shit. Alright, let's see. What were we doing? Signs. That's what we were doing. Oh, we got a shit ton of signs. Perfect. Yeah, we're going to add a bunch of signs just so we know episode by episode what we can do to really get closer to our goal. Alright, so we need build. We're going to do this correctly this time. Build, and we need a metallurgic infuser. Build. What is it? Enrichment. Oops. Richment chamber. And what else? What else do we need for that bastard? Let's see. That might be it. That might actually be all we need. Sweet. Okay, so we got 3 things on the board. We've taken off a bunch. That means we've accomplished some goals, which is awesome. We need to actually start next episode out by check on Quarry. So I think I'm going to leave this server on for a little bit and let the Quarry run and so forth and see what happens. Hopefully it doesn't explode into a fiery death trap for all of our goods that it's mining over there. That would be pretty awful. But if it doesn't and it actually works, we might actually have quite a bit of ore to work with next time, which means we might be able to make all the stuff that we actually need for fucking once. So that's perfect. Perfect place to end this episode with a little bit of hope. And let's add another one. Don't forget to lubricate. Just a general rule for life. Nothing to do with this mod pack or this game or this series. Just a general tip to remember. Don't forget to lubricate. It could be applied to anything in life. More things, certain things more than others, I'll admit. Certain things you probably shouldn't lubricate or maybe not lubricate as much. But some things just are completely necessary. You actually have to have lubrication on a lot of things to do with life. So keep that in mind going forward. And until next time, I'm Esh, completely and utterly covered in lubrication at this moment. Until next time, play on.